What's this? Lil Nas X dares you to make a game in 4 hours. Bruh, it's too easy. It's too easy. One second. And now our adventure begins. So, in 4 hours, I am destined to create a game on Roblox. So, if you saw my last video, I made a game in 6 hours. However, I thought a more fledged out game using elements I learned in that video would make for a much more interesting sequel. So, I did it. And I decided to make a rundown looking McDonald's, and by rundown, I mean really rundown, like, who would eat here? And then I decided that there should be some road that the player spawns in on. I don't just want to spawn them inside the McDonald's because I have a plan for that later. So I decided to add a creepy looking avatar in the top floor of the house/restaurant to sell the fact that the player is being watched. You'll see what all of this means very, very soon. Well, I decided at the very end, let's actually make the road crash into this hellish dimension, and I guess you could say he took the highway to hell. Now that we have a ratchet-looking McDonald's, a road crash into the pits of the underworld, and lava as far as we can see, what else do we need? Well, once again, I will tell you because it is my job. Now, I decided that we needed to add some sort of decoration on the front walls, so I thought that making wood letters spell out the words free food would be just as creepy as it is irritating to create. I will tell you, in 100% honesty, in all of my YouTube career since March, this is the most infuriating thing I've ever done for a video. Okay, now, even though it was irritating, I do kind of love this part, and I'll tell you why. It's super poetic. In the future, unbeknownst to me, I'd end up naming the game Free Food, just because this is the most difficult part. Now, again, all I'm doing is just getting the blocks from the studio and turning them into letters, but oh my goodness, it was so irritating because they kept spawning at the weirdest places. And now we reach the part that I've been waiting to tell you guys about. Now listen, this is my favorite part of anything I've ever done ever, dude. Okay, I don't know about that, but this was so much fun. We get to my two favorite characters, Timmy and Max. Now, again, you guys will have to play this game to hear these guys' voice lines. I voiced them myself, and they're kind of funny in my opinion. I think you might like them. Anyway, so what I did is I decided that I wanted to have it so that whenever you touch an invisible brick, they would start talking to you. Now, obviously, it's going to be sourced at that brick, so whenever they start talking, it might come from a different place than they are, but you know what? That's just amateur hour speaking, so whatever. I have it so that Timmy tells you to find a secret button, and the button is not secret at all. You literally just go up to it and put your body on it, and now you're teleported. Then you go out to the super long walkway where Max is explaining the history of the stars. Guys, I don't know what I was thinking when I was making this, but I'm going to tell you, in 100% honesty, I love this part. And now we get to the tragic part. I realized that I only have an hour left. I spent so long on Timmy and Max's voice lines that I kind of forgot about the rest of the game. I needed to think of an ending fast, so what I decided to do was just make a little obby type area where the player is going to have to jump from brick to brick to brick, get jump scared because it's supposed to be a horror game, oopsie, and then have a ending where it's going to be my voice talking inside the player's head. So I decided, even though this ending doesn't really have a resolve, I guess, it still gives some sort of finish to the game. Now, I will say, I did add a secret character that I purposely kept out of editing. I did not want you guys to see it, so I really would maybe like to see you guys try to find this character. She has one of my favorite lines in the game. I think you guys are going to love her. But anyway, back to the game. I added some more barriers as well as finishing up some characters' designs. There were a couple things that I weren't happy with and a couple things that I wanted to expand on, but given my very small time frame, I had to hurry. So hurry I did. I made sure I got the thumbnail done, the icon done, everything that I kind of did not do in my last video. I made sure I did in this very small time frame. And honestly, the result is something I am very, very proud of. And guys, here we are. I realized, because I just edited that portion, this is not in the 4-hour time frame, by the way, I just want to make sure I specify that, that I didn't add any music, and I did in the last game. So, you know what? Next time I have time, I will do it. But anyway, I'll start with the first one that you encounter, because I feel like that's the most appropriate to do. I think there's a total of like 7 or 8 in the game, so there's a lot to find.
Hello, please come here real quick. You know, I'm kind of stuck on the road here.
Why is this just laying?
Go
I
into
closed
the
Roblox.
restaurant.
Anyway, you guys heard that. My beautiful accent, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. There's tons of accents. I think I did an almost Russian one at one point. Who freaking knows? If you guys enjoyed, let me know. If you guys want to see a sequel, I don't know, made a horror game on Halloween in an hour, that'd be pretty funny. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.